Everybody, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, you can, and it looks like I'm now very red. There's been a million difficulties for this stream. So many, but, let's see if we can fix the red part. No. You know what? Maybe we're just meant to be red today. I don't know. You guys can hear me though, so hi. Kyle says hi, Pack Alexa says hi. Hi and welcome. So sorry for starting late, but welcome, welcome, welcome. We are on Phasmophobia. It's gonna be great, okay? It's gonna be fantastical. We're on customs. It is a spooky stream, so it feels appropriate. Even more spooky, new headphones are very, very sound canceling, so I can't really hear anything going on in the real world. Hopefully nothing scary happens. But there is a new house on Phasmophobia. I'm pretty sure just one, yeah. So we have Nell's Diner. I have seen nothing about it. I just know of its existence. So we're going to, of course, play it right now and see how freaking scary it is. A cozy diner in the middle of nowhere. What happened here? I don't know, you tell me.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Cops are out here. I don't know if we want to do it if there's cops out.
This is going to be a tough one.
But also, part of my technical difficulties are why there are extreme lighting and why there's a light on one side and no light on the other side. So, it's gonna be fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. But, okay, so we have Lori Gayton. We have, number 1, capture 2 unique paranormal sounds with a sound reader. Number 2, get an average sanity below 25%. And number 3, detect a ghost presence with a motion sensor. Alright, I'm sure everything's gonna go fine. I'm so red, though. I did want to use this, so... Oh, no. That one. So let's see if we can at least fix the redness real quick, just so I'm not, like, insanely red. There's a delay. 1 second. And I go back to being red. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Maybe we'll just be red today. Yeah. I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. It's been literally, like, problem after problem today. So many technical problems. We'll go with blue and hope for the best. Might make me very orange in comparison. We'll see. I might change it a few times throughout the stream to try to... but that's very blue. So... Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those streams. It's fine. We'll go back to this and just hope for the best. We'll snooze the ads because they're terrible and ain't nobody want that. Alright, for our supplies. We'll grab our normal things we normally get. Of course. Alright, Nell's Diner. I feel like our feet even sound a little different. Alright, help wanted. No thanks. Welcome, we're open. Are you? Oh, opens out. Okay, my bad. Ooh, the sudden ambiance change. Got it. Maybe I should have played this map on an easier difficulty to start us off so we could explore it without danger. But, we'll still need to find the generator. I guess it could have been outside. I didn't really see a way to get to the outside. Dang it! Man! Hold on. Where is it? There! Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess demon in time. I assume demon. Apparently you can't go through... Oh, you could have crawled through there and I just couldn't do it. It was a they! What? It was a they? But he killed me so quickly. Moneybags, okay. Yeah, there was one hunt, thank you for that. Let's see how long that hunt was. I did run attemptedly, The hunt duration was 18 seconds. Time in the favorite room was 25. Time out of it was 39. I died in 39 seconds, guys. Unfortunately, that is not a record. I've died in less time than 39 seconds. Temporarily, let's set a new custom and make it super easy. We're gonna turn on the thing that no one likes. We're gonna turn on Friendly Ghost. Alright, so we can see what this dang map is. Then once we get a vibe for the map, then we'll do it again. I just want to be able to explore the map without dying. So, since we know that the ghost is friendly, I'm just gonna bring two flashlights. Can I not carry 2 flashlights? The game's against that? I didn't know that the game would be against you carrying 2 flashlights. Alright, I guess I'll bring this just so we can get extra money. But let's go check out this place for legitimacy, and then we'll worry about trying to hunt a ghost inside this place. Alright. Also, how do we sound? We have so many things that are different this stream, so I don't know how the volume is on your guys' end. But really quick, actually, let's look around outside and see if there's a generator outside of the building. That's a little bit more common for, like, businesses. And I think that's a generator. Is this a generator? No, that's not a generator. Maybe this is. Hold on. I mean, it sounds bad. The generator might start on. But I don't know if that's it. Because we did take a friendlier one. So, you think the volume is good? Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I have so many things in my hands. Let's see. Okay, so the generator is not on, but that thing was making noise. That must just not be the generator. But we got this cute little setup. Lost cat reward. Black and white something? I can't read that. It's so small. I wonder if the cat is somewhere on the map. That would be so funny. We got this cute little room. Oh, we got some surveillance cameras. I swear I saw somebody walking by in the background. Am I crazy? I feel like someone was walking like right there and now they're gone, but okay, I do like the new, like, a diner option. Let's see, where would you even put a generator if you're gonna have it inside? We have a cute little break room with dirty dishes. Of course, lockers you can hide in, but I usually have those turned off, where you can't actually hide in any of the lockers or anything. We have a teeny tiny bathroom. Okay, hold on. That's back to the diner. Let's see this. This feels like a room that would have a generator in it, would it not? I see, even though they keep updating this game, lightning still flashes on the inside of the building, even when you're in a room that has no lights, no windows. But, no generator yet. Where would the generator be? I don't like my guy's footstep sounds. I guess that one's blocked. Okay, I felt like that was big enough for 2 stalls, but maybe... Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Lovely beyond. Okay. Nice little ATM. This door, just to double check, still does not work. It didn't magically start working again. But I like the diner. I'm guessing it killed people, like, while there was, like, customers, because there was, like, a guy's cane. But we always show up to places at night, so then it makes it feel like this had to happen at night, but I don't know. The logic isn't always... Oh, wait, hold on. Don't. It might be copyright. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. How do I freaking turn this off? Okay. I don't know. Ooh. Where a generator would be. Oh, I can open it myself. And the generator was right here. I'm just dumb. It actually says that it's on, but when I turned that light on earlier, nothing happened. But there's like food and stuff about. I don't know why I just keep expecting all these doors to open for me. I think it's because I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and if you just like walk into a door, it'll just magically open. So I just keep expecting that to happen. But I feel like this place is bigger on the inside, because when I looked at it from outside when I was still in the truck, it sure seemed like this was a kind of a tiny location, and the more that I go in here, the more that this location feels gigantic. Like, am I crazy? I feel like this room is so much bigger than it seemed when we were outside of it. Okay, that freaking lightning. I think we've now looked in every part of this building. So now we can leave and try the, like, with the ghost actually being active. But let's flick a light on first, make sure. Yeah, okay, so it was on. I don't know why that first one didn't work. But let's just go ahead and guess shade. I don't know. Oh yeah, I never opened any of these. Alright, we're gonna leave and actually turn on the scary mode of this game now that we've seen everything about this building and all that stuff. The ghost was apparently doing stuff, even though he's friendly. Alright. That was crazy about that, Shay killing me so fast, though. Or they, I mean, not Shay. So sorry about the bizarre lighting. With a poltergeist. Alright, next. Ain't nobody care. Okay. Oh yeah, this lady died. My bad. So let's go back to custom difficulty. No, it nuked it? Wow, it nuked it. We're gonna have to remake it. Starting sanity at 75. Pill restoration. What do we put it? 25? Sanity drain speed normal. Sprinting on. Flashlights on. Lose consumables on. Ghost speed normal. Roaming frequency high. Changing favorite room high. Activity level high. Event frequency high. Friendly ghost off. Grace period 0. Hunt duration high. Kills extend hunts high. Evidence given 3. Fingerprint chance. Fingerprint duration. Setup time 0. Whether random. Doors start open high. Number of hiding places none. We'll keep the sanity monitor on, but I'll turn off the activity monitor. Fuse box start off on contract. The starting state of the fuse box. Okay, so it starts off. It's not visible on the map. Okay. We're at 4.2. Before it was 4.4, so I did miss something. But I feel like it's really close to what we normally had. I just don't remember the last thing that was different. But let's go to Nell's Diner again and now see what it's like now that there's a scary ghost. But I feel so weird because I can't, like, hear anything. And I don't know. My lighting's different. My setup over here that you guys can't even see is very different. Everything just feels off. Alright, Harold Birch. Number 1, capture 3 unique photos with the photo camera. Number 2, capture 2 unique paranormal sounds with the sound recorder. I still don't know how to use that. And then number 3, cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. Alright, we can do that. We can do that, it's fine. I do like that they added a new location finally. I feel like they redid a few maps, but in general they didn't really add a new map for a long time. Okay. Is that... No, the gen isn't right there! I am going to check outside, even though that's not where it spawned last time, just in case the gen's out here now. Plus, it makes me feel safer being outside, because I feel like the ghost can't come out here. I don't know that to be fact, but it makes me feel better. I really don't think this is a thing. Maybe it's one of those Easter egg parts. Oh my gosh! I'm so glad I went around the back, guys! I'm so glad! Okay, bam! Hold on, we're gonna give that a second to warm up. And just in case, I'm marking demon. Okay. But yeah, it's just like the TARDIS Kyle, like a jump. Okay. 10 degree. You know what? We'll go this way. Sure, it's fine. 9 degree, that's not bad. I feel like you'll be attacked for saying that. No! You did that, you know. Just so you know, you did that. I'm gonna blame that entirely on you. Okay. Okay. So the hall is 9. This room was 8, and this is where the... Maybe we'll just assume this is the ghost room, but let me check the one right next to it just in case. This one's 11, okay. So yeah, it's probably this very first room, right where the bone is. Okay, well at least that makes everything easy. The gen is right by the door. It's one of the first rooms. It is the first room we checked. But I just want you to know. Thanks!
Kyle_Riddleman just redeemed breathing.
That was so loud. I just want you to know, that ghost attacking me, that's on you. Ooh, because it's a business, we have more cameras. But thank you for the sound redeem. Let's bring a camera, you know? Let's take a sanity pill. I apparently lost my marbles already. We'll put this right here. Alright, that helped some. Honestly, it didn't help as much as I was hoping it would help, but it helped. The important part is, it helped. Okay, the thing is still on. The generator. I'll put this pretty much where the ghosts spawn. Oh, actually, I kind of want it farther back than that. I don't like that it makes a sound. Yeah, like right there. Just to check, I'll check the temperature again. Oh wait, now it's a 10 in here. 12. Still 12. So, maybe this ghost is just fluctuating the temperature a lot. I feel like that's not a huge drop. But then it's warmer in here. So, unless I just saw my breath. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I thought I saw my character's breath for a second, but I think I might just be losing it. Alright, this is a 14. I saw something on the floor, so I was suspicious that maybe he threw something. But everywhere else is getting warmer, so I think we're still at this same first room, because it is dropping a teeny bit in temperature. I think the ghost is just trying to mess with me. I want to know why there's like constant smoke coming out. That makes me feel like the building's gonna like burn down. It better not. I don't get paid for that. That's not the kind of hazard pay they have. But Nell's Diner open 24 hours and whatever the frick that says. Yeah, that's what I think it says. Okay. Let's check our brand new camera. Oh, the video camera right here. Yeah. Alright, so in this ghost room, I'm seeing a whole lot of Jack Diddley and Squat. I don't see the ghost derbies. Not really seeing the ghosts. Dang, I was really hoping to get ghost orbs just to get an easy one right off the bat. So one of the 3. We'll leave it like right here. Alright. What should we grab? I kind of want to bring a cross just because the ghost was already extra. Our sanity's mostly alright. The bone is in there, so maybe I'll bring a camera just to be a little cheesy to make sure I get some extra money right off the bat, just to be on the safe side. You never know. I do wish our people could run longer. It's life or death here. That should give you like extra adrenaline boost. Alright. I did just hear something, so maybe the ghost is still nearby. I would think that he's still here, but he's being like so weird that it's hard to tell. Oh, but now it's 15 degrees, guys. Maybe this isn't the room anymore. Just for my money. Let's take this and then wander around with this again, I guess. 17 in the hall. I really wish there was a ghost that was, like, warm. I think that'd be fun. Did get a little bit colder in this hallway. Oh, oh no. Oh no, it's the bathroom. It's a bathroom ghost. I don't want that. Alright, let's go grab our stuff. That first time it spawned at me then was so far away from where it actually is. But we'll make the journey, it's fine. Those lights kind of suck, don't they? Thought I saw a monster. Wrong game for that, but I did still think I saw a monster. It looked like something with like really long arms looking all spooky. Alright, how many more things do I have to grab? I think it's just the DOTS and the camera? The video camera. I mean, I guess that light helps some. If nothing else, it will keep me knowing that the generator's still on. Something about new locations is so much more spooky than locations you've been to a million times. Okay, but the... I was gonna say, but the ghost is being super active. It did 3 things at once, which kind of makes me lean more towards it being like the twins. Or, I don't know, it could be like... Obviously, it could be Mimic. Poltergeists like to throw a lot of things. Let's go with the Mimic for now because it trolled me a bit. We do have ghost orbs, which could mean it could be a Mimic, y'all. I guess we'll leave this recording anyways for just a second. While we step off and mark ghost orbs. Okay, so that did at least... Oh! Object thrown. Does that really count? I feel like that wasn't recording in time, but maybe it did. Did it? Let's see. Media, it did count as 2 different unique videos. Alright. It definitely could be a poltergeist. Alright. No, poltergeist is out, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm pulling your leg. I'm sorry. It was getting close to freezing, so we'll have to remember to check that again. But my sanity... I don't think I want to bother taking another sanity pill until I lose a little bit more. Or at least until I get another evidence. But let's just bring a book and the UV. There's so many doors in that room, because it's like all the stalls there, that I feel like UV will be easier than normal to check for. I hope my mic sounds good. I feel like I'm a little more to the other side than I normally am. But oh well, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. No need to be afraid. Oh, you have to turn those on separately? Alright, let's set this up where we can see... Okay, well, I threw that so far. Alright, we got this. Let's put that there. I guess we can take a picture of the muddy water. Turn that off. Did I? It sounds like it's still going. But it's so hard to tell in this game. There we go. You have to touch the right one. Oh, wait! Wait! That's ghost writing! I didn't even notice that. And then let's check to see how cold it's gotten. Still not freezing. Okay, hold on. I do need to mark ghost writing, but I want to do that from the safety of being nowhere near the ghost. Yes, I'm a chicken. What you gonna do about it? Huh? What you gonna do about it? We're gonna go to the safety of our truck and then mark it down. Because I don't want to die. I already did that. We had to mark that lady off. She got a giant X through her picture. Alright. We have ghost writing. Wow, that cuts it down a ton. So it's either a mare, a revenant, a fae, or possibly a mimic. Let's check mimic first. Ghost writing's not in the list, so it's actually not a mimic. That's a relief. Fae does a lot at the beginning, so I'm going to lean towards they, but let's read them. They have been known to rapidly age over time, even in the afterlife. From what we've learned, they seem to deteriorate faster while within the presence of the living. Upon entering the location, they will become active, defensive, and agile, and they will weaken over time, making them weaker, slower, and less aggressive. This is why I'm kind of leaning towards the they, because he interacted with me multiple times right at the very beginning, and has done a lot less since then, so we're going to lead with they. Then we're going to have a revenant. A revenant is a violent ghost that will attack indiscriminately. Their speed can be deceiving as they are slow while dormant. However, as soon as they hunt, they can move incredibly fast. They'll travel at significantly faster speed while hunting their prey, and hiding from a revenant will cause it to move very slowly. I have hiding spots turned off, so I hope it's not that. And lastly is the mirror. Mirror is the source of all nightmares, making it more powerful in the dark. A mirror will have an increased chance to attack in the dark, and turning on the lights around the mirror will lower its chance of attack. I have some lights on. I'm still leaning towards the they, though. So if it were a they, then the last thing I would need is DOTS projector. Which, I mean, he hasn't walked through yet, but that don't mean that he won't. Maybe he's just, like, waiting for dramatic effect. You don't know. Maybe he's camera shy and he's only gonna walk through it when I'm in the room. He might do that. But I gotta say, my hope of it being they has plummeted a teeny bit now that I know that's the DOTS that's left. But now that we have another evidence, let's take one of these and, I don't know, maybe put some salt down so we can better check for the UV. I'll take one of those too. Do I want a headlamp? I don't know, they're kind of annoying. I think maybe I'll just avoid the headlamp for now and not worry about it. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're not panicking, you're panicking. We're fine. The generator's still on, that's a good sign. I'll walk through my two little lights. I can't believe that these two lights are different, like, light switches. That's just crazy to me. Before I put down my salt, I just want to make sure he didn't relocate. Okay, he's still in here. Alright, some salt for you, for you. Alright, go ahead and go walk through that, Mr. Ghost. Anytime now would be great. You know what, I think I want to pick this up too. I mean, while we're here waiting. Nothing in here. Wait. Wait. Oh man, I don't see any footprints. There's not necessarily always footprints, I don't think, but we'll know for sure by the next one if nothing happens. Okay. Proof. Alright, I don't think it's footprints. I'm gonna mark off UV. Because I feel like we would have seen it by then. And I hate that taking pictures of the salt no longer gives you money. So not UV, which actually didn't cross anything out because I'm dumb and didn't read it. But we're fine. It's fine. What are you doing? Okay, you're breathing on me. That's what you're doing. Got it. There's nothing in this one. I just wanted to double check. I don't know where, like, the different cursed objects spawn in this map. So I figured I'd just look just in case. Maybe... since this ghost is being a little stingy. What? Thought I heard something. Since this ghost is being a little stingy, maybe we take a walk around. See if we can, see the cursed object anywhere. I feel like this is kind of bad, but, yeah, let's just, look around. I'm sure it's fine. Why is the guy's bathroom so much bigger than the girl's bathroom? Shouldn't it be opposite? Don't girls take longer to go to the bathroom? So there should be, like, more girls' bathroom to, like, accommodate that? I don't know. There was, like, 3 stalls in the girls, and the guys had 4 stalls and 3 urinals. Yeah, I really don't know where the different, cursed objects would spawn in this one. Someone left their phone behind. That's how you know it's bad. Ooh, I hear a weird sound. Maybe that's this running? I can't open it. Maybe I wanted to steal me a soda. You don't know. I do think it's Hogwarts Legacy that's messing with me with all these doors. I just keep thinking they're gonna open for me just cause. Yeah. I don't know about this whole cursed object business. It's making me nervous. these like weird sounds I'm hearing? Is that the light buzzing at me? They need to get their dang light fixed if it's making that kind of sound. This light's not buzzing. He turned, oh, a different one on, okay. Let's see if he's given me like freezing temperatures or something yet. No, okay. I guess let's go back to the truck and see if we can see anything there. This ghost is being a little extra difficult, which is just making me lean more towards it being a they, because he's not doing very much anymore, where at the beginning he was actually doing a lot. He breathed on me, he showed up at me, he did something else, and I ran away. I didn't even see what he did. I was scared. I was a little chicken. So, I don't know. Wow, I'm very red right now. I'm so sorry about all the camera problems. But I don't know, maybe he'll do something? I guess I could set up another one in this room, like another DOTS and another camera to try to catch different angles where you might see DOTS. Let's see what Mare and Revenant need. If it were the Mare, it would be the ghost box, which he hasn't really talked. And the Revenant would be freezing temperatures. So maybe it's like the ghost box and I just need to go like ask it direct questions instead of just hoping for the best. Maybe I'll go take a sanity pill and then go talk to the ghost. I'll grab this and cleanse the area using incense. Okay. Alright, let's hope for the best. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. Let's try to reset the light. Did it work? It's so delayed. It didn't really work. Whatever. Okay. We'll just put this down for Mr. Ghost in case he feels like it. I'll run around this room to try to smudge it. That should be enough. Let's see if that crossed it off. It did not count as cleansing, so did he already relocate while I was gone? There's a chance that he relocated while I was gone. It's an 8. Oops, I did not mean to switch hands. I'll delete spam chat in a second. Wow, it's a 14 in here, though. So the hallway is definitely colder, but this room's also about that temperature, so maybe that's like because he walked through it, and now he's definitely not in here. Where'd you go? Yeah, those are rooms that are like getting hot. It's like this hallway and this room are still like colder, but not as cold as they were when it was getting down to like 1. This ghost is so confusing, but let's try talking to him. Maybe he doesn't like it when you talk to him? I literally picked it up and he got mad at me. But I'll delete that spam chat since we had to run out anyways. Okay. Let's try that again. I think I threw it. Now this hallway's 9. I really don't get what this ghost temperatures are doing. I mean, this room's still somewhat cold, I guess. Anyways, hello! What is your name? Where are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Are you there? Where are you? Oh, Ghosty. Come out, wherever you are. Ghost? Hello? Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna have to guess that it was DOTS and we just never happened to see it. Because I feel like Spirit Boxy would have talked to me, and freezing temperatures, I can't get freezing temperatures. I can't even get him close to it anymore. His temperature's like been all over the place. I'm not even sure what room he's in anymore. But all these rooms are like... Alright, you know what? I'll try one last ditch effort, yeah? I'll try talking to him in that new room. Are you there? Hello? Are you friendly? Alright, I'm gonna go... Alright, I'm gonna go with they. Holy frick. Dude, walk faster, yeah? But wow, I'm guessing that was his answer for no, I'm not friendly, since he showed up with an axe. Alright, let's check they one more time, just to see what thoughts are. I mean, they're seen not far from their resting place. I mean, it could be a mirror. But because I've had lights on, so maybe that made the mirror not want to attack me. But that would have been Spirit Box. He never replied to Spirit Box, so I'm just gonna go with they. Kyle says, I think they are there. Yeah, I think they are there too. You know what? Just to get my last little bit of money, I'm gonna go back and just smudge that new room just for the objective, and then we'll leave with it being a they. Oh, they. He made the water boil. That's kind of odd. We'll just start smudging here. Smudge inside this room for him. Walk back around. I don't really know how to smudge, apparently. I don't know if I can get a picture of that, like, boiling water, if that counts as, like, a thing. I don't know. Hold on. 1 degree, but not freezing. Okay. Just thought I would check. But apparently my bitrate is excellent. Excellente. You think they're there? Yeah, I think they're there too. Thank you. Let me through! Please. Alright, we're gonna still go with that. I just wanted to see... No, the water didn't count for nothing! I did get to cleanse the incense thing, though. Alright, let's hope for the best. See if it's a they. Who freaking knows? Maybe I'll turn this one off. How bad is that lighting-wise?
I've got some jobs ready for you.
It might be pretty bad. Yeah, I look weirdly like a ghost. We're gonna fix that. Oh my gosh. Okay. It was a mare, my bad. We got some money though for doing it anyways. There was 42 interactions, 5 events. Now what I'm most curious about... Favorite room changes 4! Favorite room changes 4! Jeez. Alright. Let's try a different map right now, and then we'll go back to that one a few times. So let's just do a random. The high school! Alright, I guess the game wants to put us on an extra difficulty level by putting us in one of the biggest maps, if not the biggest.
This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned.
Nobody cares. Nobody
to
cares.
use it to your advantage.
Okay. Anyways, let's grab some stuff. Let's like grab this, this, and this. Grab a little key. I always feel weird that it's like a house key for the high school. Kind of weird. I don't know about you guys, but, like, I loved high school. I wasn't a fan of, like, junior high, middle school age, but high school, I loved high school. I never actually finished high school, or graduated, not because I, like, dropped out, but because everything got shut down for COVID, so I got, like, I had to do a drive-by pickup of, like, my diploma and stuff. That was weird. But yeah, I loved high school. I was in a lot of clubs. I was the president of my school's, like, writers club. I was the, like, secretary or whatever of, like, Democrats and Republicans. Like, I was in both clubs and the secretary of both of them. I think I was in some other club, too, that, like, met less often, so I don't remember it very well. But the generator is now on. But also, my high school didn't look like this. I feel like if my high school looked like this, maybe my memories wouldn't be so fond. But, you never know. I also was, like, obsessed with getting A's. So I would, like, harass my teachers into giving me, like, A's or ways I can, like, make up, like, the teeniest, tiniest points. Because I'm like, but if I got an extra 1 point on this assignment that's out of, like, 50 points, then it would round me up to the next part of my grade. And, like, oh my gosh, I was the biggest annoyance to my teachers, I'm betting. But I had, like, quality work. I had a teacher who was very opinionated. That was my English teacher. So I would, like, I would figure out whatever her opinion was on, like, a essay assignment, and I would write my entire essay the opposite of her opinion, even if I didn't agree with it, just that she would have to read it being opposite. So I was definitely an annoying student to my teachers, but I had a great time, and that's the part that matters, right? Right? Alright, pretty much everywhere I've checked has been about the same temperature. I'm getting a lot of, like, between 8 and 10. I haven't really seen a huge change in the temperatures yet. So, I mean, we checked, like, half of the school on one side. But yeah, it's, like, keeps going between, like, the same basic temperatures. I really hope it's not in the gym. Oh my gosh, please no. The temperature didn't change much, so we're just gonna hope no, because that would look terrible. I don't want to do that. Now they're haunting you in this school. Who's haunting me in this school, huh? I hope not. Oh wait, terrorizing your teachers. I missed that comment. You think it's my teachers that are haunting me in school? No. You know what? Some of them loved me. Okay? Some of them thought I was freaking amazing. It was just other ones. Like actually the teacher that I always wrote the essays in, like, opposite opinion of, she ended up saying that she really enjoyed having me in her class and that I showed her a different perspective on things. Which she could have just been saying that because, like, you know, you are supposed to be nice to people. But I feel like she actually did like it because she likes strong-willed people because she was a very strong-willed person. So I think she liked the challenge of me always countering her topics. Plus, she led a lot of discussions, so I would always, like, be very opinionated during discussions. And, like, if everyone... Ooh, we already have freezing temperature. Okay, this classroom. If everybody in class was arguing one way, even if I had started with arguing that, I would switch my point of view and, like, hard sell arguing the other way if, like, the whole class felt like they were just focused on one way. Because that's boring. Who wants to just have everyone arguing the same point? That's lame. So I would just purposely do the opposite of what everyone else did. But, like, I did the readings, I did the assignments. So, like, I knew both sides really well, where I could argue either side even if I didn't agree with it. So I might have been annoying, but I feel like I was enjoyable in a different way in those kind of classes. Maybe not to all of my classmates, but I don't know. I basically used that class as, like, a debate class, even though it totally wasn't a debate class. That's the club I should have been in, and I should have signed up for debate. I feel like I would have been good at debate. Wow, there's so many. We don't need to worry about the second floor. So, first floor, I think it's... Yeah, it's gotta be this right corridor, because that's the door I opened. Right? No, that's second floor. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. We're just gonna have to hope for the best. Wow! Look how much sanity I lost! Dang it, I guess I'll just take one already. Because that won't even take me up to 100 yet. Let's go ahead, grab a cross just in case. Mark freezing temperatures. I almost forgot that we even saw that that was a thing. Which cuts it down a ton, and it still could be a demon. So, definitely bringing this cross with me. And then maybe this? To make me feel safe inside my mind. And one of these, because, you know, why not? Oh, I got so turned around just barely. I was like, where am I going? Maybe I'll just go down this way to go back into the school. That might make the travel a little bit easier. Perhaps, perchance, maybe. I don't know. I also have a giant light above me that I feel like would totally, like, blast me out for lighting. Alright. Dear Ghosty, I've returned. It's not this room. There's just no door for that room. Well, there's a door. It's just right there. But we're on this room. This is the ghost room. Alright, the ghost is, like, actively doing stuff. I don't like that. Just a 2, though. We'll put that down. Maybe I'll move it a little bit further out. I don't know how much of that room it covers, but... Oh, wait, we already know freezing, so we don't really need to check that again. But wow, is it really freezing? You know, there's a chance the generator's off. Let's find a better light to turn on and check it. I think this light is fine. Alright, so the ghost turned off the generator, so there's a chance that it's not actually freezing. The ghost might have just trolled me. So now we gotta go back to where we found the generator originally, turn that back on, and then go back out to the truck. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's just a little bit of a walk. My person will get her steps in. You know, it would be great. Alright, right here. Yeah, they turned that off. Which actually makes me lean towards a Hantu. Hantus really like turning off the generators, and they really like it to be very freezing. And it did go down to -6. But the freezinger it is, when you have a Hantu, the higher chance it will have to, like, attack you. So you have to, like, constantly be watching the generator to make sure it's not going off. So they're a little bit on the spooky side when it comes to that aspect, but... Alright, generator's on. Let's go ahead and go grab us some more supplies. We got like half an hour more. There was just so many random problems today that like added up to be like I pushed stream back an hour from when I normally start, and then I was late to the pushed back an hour because of so many different technical problems. For example, during Black Friday, I bought a new secondary monitor because I've had 2 monitors for a while, but one of them decided to just like die out on me. It just started having like tons of problems to where I couldn't use it anymore, so I've actually been going without for a bit. But then it was close to Black Friday, so I'm like, oh great, I'll just buy a new monitor for that. And I ended up getting kind of a cheap monitor already, and then plus the discount because, you know, I'm broke. So then there was like a bunch of problems with like the cords are too small and too short to actually plug into my computer, and this thing isn't compatible with this thing. And then I was trying to set up like a new light, and then the light is too tall for the area that I bought it for, even though I measured it. Just so many random things like that. It is still -9, even with the generator now back on. So I'm very much leaning towards a Hantu. Even though we've yet to get another piece of evidence, Hantu. I'm totally feeling it. I'm going to keep that marked. I'm going to say it with my chest. I feel like it's a Hantu. But yeah, there was many things that delayed stream today, so I'm very sorry about that. Including, my camera is too short, and my weird lighting. But it's fine, it's fine. You can't see outside of this frame of wherever the frame parts are, but it's a very chaotic mess outside of what you guys can see inside my room. Alright. I'm still leaning towards Hantu, but let's go ahead and check the camera and see if we can see DOTS or Ghost Orbies. Oh my gosh. Alright. We do have Ghost Orbs! Okay. I think that lends to my theory of it being a Hantu, but let's double check. Ghost Orb, it does lend to my theory. Okay, I'm pretty sure that mimics are also what the freezing temperatures and Ghost Orbs. So it's these 4 ghosts and a mimic that it can be. But let's read up on these ghosts real quick. So it could be a Revenant, which was an option last time. A Revenant is a violent ghost that will attack indiscriminately. Their speed can be deceiving as they're slow while dormant. However, as soon as they hunt, they can move incredibly fast. A Revenant will travel at significantly faster speed when hunting their prey, and hiding from a Revenant will cause it to move very slowly. Next, we have a Yuri. A Yuri is a ghost that was returned to the physical world, usually for the purpose of revenge or hatred. Yuris have been known to have a stronger effect on people's sanity, and smudging the Yuri's place of death will trap it temporarily, reducing how much it wanders. I kind of feel like it's not a Yuri because I haven't seen that whole strong effect on your sanity thing. Next we have the Hantu, which is what I think it is. A Hantu is a rare ghost that thrives in the coldest of climates. The cold seems to make them more aggressive and empowered. Lower temperatures allow the Hantu to move at faster speeds, and Hantus move slower in warmer areas. And then lastly is the Onryo. The Onryo is often referred to as the Wrathful Spirit. It steals souls from dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. The ghost has been known to fear any form of fire and will do anything to be far from it. Extinguishing a flame can cause an Onryo to attack, and when threatened, this ghost will be less likely to hunt. And I forgot, we also still have to read the Mimic. The Mimic is an elusive, mysterious copycat ghost that mirrors the traits and behaviors from others, including other ghost types. We're unsure of what this ghost is capable of. Be careful, and several reports have noticed ghost orb sightings near Mimics, which is why it can still be a Mimic. So, I'm thinking it has to be a Hantu or a Mimic mimicking a Hantu. But if it were a Hantu, then the remaining thing that we need to find to prove it is that it needs UV. So just looking at this really quick, just for a moment, just to see if we happen to see DOTS and prove me wrong. I'm seeing nothing. We'll leave it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Nada. Zip zilch. Okay, so we have our one video. Let's see what we even need. I don't even know if I read these. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. And have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. No thanks. Gloria Sweeney. Anyways. Our sanity's doing great. So let's grab a spirit box, talker box, whatever you want to call it. And a camera. I didn't actually find the cursed object or the bone. Kind of hard in these bigger maps, but you know, maybe we'll find something to take a photo of. Anything to get some bonus moolah. I suppose I might as well turn this on now in case the ghost decides to say something while we're walking. But I'm just gonna kind of glance around. Like right here, I found tarot cards. Wow, look at that. Yeah, tarot cards. Cool. Extra $5, y'all. Okay. I don't think I saw the bone. Just doing a quick little glance. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see a bone. I mean, there was just a small chance. It wasn't huge, but you never know. Figured I might as well try and hope for the best. I'm not going to go check every single room for it, that's for sure. But we'll have to make sure that the... Yeah, I still see lights on, so the ghost hasn't turned back out the lights yet. Happy for that. Alright. Let's go ahead and set this down right here. I mean, what I should have brought was UV. That would have been a logical thing, since that's what we need to check. But also, one of the ghosts it could be hates flames, and when you extinguish it, it might attack. I don't know if me accidentally flicking that lighter does the same thing, but my bad. The ghost has not relocated, so let's go ahead and just go grab more supplies really quick. We'll make it super fast. Double time, yeah? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. I forget that this game's kind of quiet, and I want you guys to be able to hear, like, my feet steps. So we're gonna try that, and if it ends up being too loud, let me know. But I want you guys to be able to hear, like, sometimes the sounds that the ghost makes are kind of quiet. But I want to make sure that they still come through to where you guys can hear them. Our sanity is still pretty good. So let's grab the UV. I think that's the last item we needed. So maybe some extra salt just to be able to better tell if there was UV. Every single time I exit the thing, I turn the wrong way first to leave. I don't know what my problem is with that, but I'm doing it every single time. Maybe it used to let you out on the other side? I don't know. I feel like I'm just losing my mind. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. This username does not exist. Kalla, my brother, welcome! How's it going, my friend? What you up to today? Oh, you threw my book. That's kind of rude. Hold on, let's put some salt down before we do anything. Alright, we're just getting a 3. Not super uber scary, but let's put this book back down. Rude. Alright, go ahead and go step in one of those things. Do it, my friend. Come on. Oh, you did it. Good job. Hey, it's UV. Okay. I'm gonna grab my camera. Alright, so I was correct. UV, it's 99% chance that it's a Hantu. There is that 1% chance that it is a mimic trolling me. If it were a mimic, it would be a spirit box. We can ask him a few questions. I like your little emoji. I mean, we can just look at this again for more additional proof, I guess. Makes us feel better. Yeah, this username does not exist. How's it going? You having a good day? I'll take a picture just cause. But, we need to check this. So let's ask the ghost some questions like, hello! Are you there? Are you friendly? How old are you? What do you want? How were you killed? Are you an elderly victim? No? Alright, then I think that it's a Hantu, guys. We got an actual, honest Hantu. That makes me happy. I love Hantus. Now the real trick. Can we get out of here before we die? I feel like that's always the hassle in these bigger maps. Because even once you figure out what the ghost is, you still have that small chance they won't let you leave. Okay, but I made it outside. We heard the very, startling different sound change of when we hit the outside, so we're fine now. And everything's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. Alright. I got some fog today, like IRL. That was pretty cool. I love fog. I tried to take some photos of it, because, you know, it's so pretty. Man, it just would not show up very well on camera. It was so sad. But we're gonna go with Hantu. If it ends up being a mimic, I'm gonna be, like, shocked. I talked to that guy a decent amount, and he never said nothing! Alright, better be, better be. Hantu, yes! Okay, I'm so happy. I forgot to ever smudge the area, but who the frick cares? We didn't die. And we made a decent amount of money. Look at that. 1,810. I forgot to guess, but that is great pay. Totally makes up for the fact that one of our characters died. Totally. Now, the pay that's amazing, and I would totally do this job if I, like, knew how to do it. If you guys have ever seen any of my videos about crime scene cleaner on YouTube, dude, the amount of pay you get in a single night's work, that's crazy. But let's check. Distance travel, blah, blah, blah. Favorite room changes 0. Okay, interactions 24. 0 hunts. Time in the favorite room was 18 minutes. Time out of it was 1. Because we were just that cool. Alright. Let's do, we probably have time for 2 more maps. So let's do Camp Woodwind, and then we'll go back to that brand new map. Camp Woodwind. This outdoor retreat was evacuated due to some campfire stories coming to life. Nobody cares.
New intel.
Nope.
Reports of light switching.
Nobody cares.
Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Light switching. It's a campsite, bro. It's probably some rodent eating through the wires. But we have Brendan Holmes. Number 1, capture 2 unique paranormal sounds with a sound recorder. Still don't know how to use that. Number 2, capture 3 unique photos with the photo camera. And number 3, capture 3 unique videos with the video camera. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot of picture taking this round. That's fine. Open. Open says me. Me says open. Go ahead. It feels kind of dark. Does it feel kind of dark to you guys? I feel like it do be. Alright. Let's go ahead and just go turn on the generator. Is that the bone? I think that is the bone. It's so tiny and small. Alright, we'll give it a second to warm up a bit. We're getting 8, 9, somewhere around there. Then outside, somehow the same degree. Ooh, I like the sound of the rain on the tarp. But yeah, these are being about the same temperature. No monkey paw. Ooh. Ooh. I like thunder. Da-na. Oh, this might be the ghost room. We're getting 5 degrees in there. 9 out here. Yeah, I think this is the ghost room. We'll just turn this on so I remember which room. Let's go grab us some more supplies. But as I was gonna say, da-da, 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 that was so dramatic. Oh, but I don't know if you guys can notice. It might be a little hard to tell. These are new headphones. They have gray instead of blue. But, guys, I have surround sound now. So when we play Phasmophobia, not Phasmo, when we play Dead by Daylight, we'll actually be able to tell which direction the killer's coming from. It'll be so great. I won't, like, keep accidentally running in the exact direction that the killer's actually in. It'll be fantastic. Alright, let's grab us some more supplies and, I don't know, the camera placement, the DOTS placement, it might be a little unfortunate, so we might have to move everything around a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see about that. My sanity's fine. Let's switch to the correct video camera. Night vision's already on. I thought I saw a ghost orb. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, ghost orby. Now this one, I feel like it's gonna be a mimic. I just have that feeling. So it's gonna be a mimic. Mark my word. Wow, it's so dark. Lighten back up. Let's go ahead and put this stuff down. Why is it so dark? Ah. It's fine. I'm not scared of the dark. You're scared of the dark. I got so turned around. What the frick? Okay. Hello, Ghosty. What is your name? Where are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Are you secretly a famous person? Does it not like that question? What the frick? Why did it get so mad about that question? Is it secretly a famous person and it didn't want me to know about it? What the heck? I must have exposed its undercover. It spent its whole life in witness protection and I just ruined it in one moment. Okay, well my sanity didn't dip too much from that, so we're just gonna pretend that everything's fine. I won't ask them about that again, apparently. So sorry for offending. Just like in this. There we go. It also threw my book at me. I didn't even break the law. Har har. I did cover this up, my bad. Still not freezing though. I can't believe he got so upset about that. Okay. That was weird. Okay, so with our ghost orb, that's still pretty much the only information that we've learned. I could set up another camera facing into the tent from the outside to see if maybe we can get DOTS that way, and maybe put up another DOTS light facing into the tent. That might help with that if that's what we're looking for. I think I brought everything in that I need. My sanity's alright, so maybe I'll bring a crucifix. And I don't know how to use the sound recorder, guys. I'll just put it back. I don't know how to use it anyways. We'll bring a crucifix and we'll bring the extra camera for now, but I might also need to bring an extra DOTS after that to set up my angles right. I'm thinking this one can go like right here. And then this cross. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna grab my other thing that I wanted first. And not worry about the ooky spooky ghost. Alright, we're gonna grab this other DOTS. And I guess this? You know what? Instead, I'm gonna take another sanity pill, even though I don't need it quite yet. I'm going to take it so I can be close to 100, and I'm going to take a little walk around, take a picture of the bone, see if I can find the cursed object. That's kind of like the path we'll take right here. Alright. If I was a cursed object, I would be right here on this table. That made it easy. And then I already know where the bone is because I saw it earlier. Right here. Nice and hidden. Alright, then I'll set up this other DOTS in there, facing the other direction. Like this, maybe? And then I think maybe I want to grab me some salt to better check UV. But let's ask the ghost a few questions just to double check that it's not a spirit box. But, hello! What is your name? Are you there? Let's put this up real quick. Come on. Put. Whatever. Are you friendly? How did you die? Where are you? And I'll ask the fated question I asked before. Are you secretly a famous person? I gotta admit, I was a little worried. I was a little worried with how he reacted last time. But it's okay. Maybe he took some anger management classes between last time and now. Maybe he's handling it fine. But let's check to this other... Oh! I knew it! I knew it! I just needed a different camera angle. But I didn't actually get it on video. Because it was too fast. So hold on. Witch! Hello.
Kyle
I like that.
Edelman just redeemed witch.
Is it witch because I knew what it was going to be? Or why am I a witch exactly? Or is it just because you finally had enough points to do another one after your 2K spending? Oh, come on. You were there for a second. Now he's just trolling me. Now that he knows that I'm recording, he's like, yeah, I'm so not going to let you get this on camera. No one's going to believe you. I feel like that's exactly what he was doing. He was like doing the ha 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 thing. What a troll. Come on, just show up on camera, would you? I'll give him like... Okay, well, that's not what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to walk through camera, but I'll give him like 7 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You suck, Ghosty. Okay, our sanity's fantastic. Yes, from me, no one. Thank you. So with those 2 things, I narrowed it down to 5 options. I don't feel like it's any of these. We're not going to bother reading them right now because that's still a lot of options. Let's instead just go put some salt down and see if we can better check the UV. Because that's the one that I definitely haven't had the opportunity to check very much. And so I kind of feel like it is going to be UV just because I can't check it. It's in a tent. Frick am I supposed to do with a tent? Anyways, go ahead and walk through that now, Ghost. This is your cue. You can do it. Don't have stage fright. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure you walk better than anybody else walks. You can even do like a sassy walk if that's how you're feeling. Ghosty. Oh, Ghosty. That's Mother Nature. That's not Ghosty. I don't think any of the ghosts are that strong. Give us a sign. Mother, may I? Hold on, let's see the temperature. Make sure he didn't relocate. Okay, he's just out and about right here, really. Fine, fine. If you want to make my life hard, then I will... No, there's not really a comment that goes well with that. I will handle it better than you will. What? Frick! The camera attacked me. I don't know if you saw that, but that was crazy. But yeah, I definitely should have checked the temperature before I put the salt down, so my bad. I will move this. And then where? Right there. That might give us a better chance of at least filming that part. I don't know what he's going to touch out here, though, so I'm definitely going to have to bring out my other salt to put down. But yeah, he's a troll. He moved 2 feet. That's probably why I couldn't get him back on the DOTS while I was waiting, is because he was 2 feet ahead of it. But let's try that again. We'll go lined up like right here is probably the best chance. I swear I saw like the lightning on the top camera before I saw it on the bottom camera. But I don't know what I've been told. Alright, I'm seeing nothing and a whole lot of zip, zilch, zero. Nothing? Really? This ghost is such a troll. I'm surprised the mimic isn't an option. Are we sure that mimic's not an option anymore? Mimic would be spirit box, ultraviolet, freezing temperatures. We have DOTS, which is not a mimic. Okay, so yeah, we knew. Is that it is a ghost? What? Is that it is a ghost? What are you talking about? Oh, your guess is that it's a ghost. Okay, thank you. So many ghost orbs. There is so many ghost orbs. And not any DOTS! Because he's such a troll. He knows that I want to get it on camera. And he's like, no. How about no? But let's just go ahead. There's another one right there, too. Let's just go and put salt on the ground, I guess. Whatever, Ghosty. If he moves again before I put the salt down, I'm gonna be bitter. What's my sandy at? 87? Okay. Oh no, I'm back to being unstable. Alright, I'm gonna check this time. He better not have moved. Okay, he didn't. Salt, 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 it's a salt. Alright. Ghost. Do it. I'll put this up. Oh, okay. Wait. Wait, it's not UV? It's not UV? What the frick is it then? Was he telling me to go away? Is that what he said? I'd go away if you told me what kind of ghost you were quicker. I can't believe it's not UV. Hold on, what are my options even left then? Process, I mean, hopefully he moves before you put the salt down rather than after. Yeah, I guess. Okay. What the frick can it be then? It could be EMF 5, ultraviolet, ghost writing. Can it literally be like everything? Okay, well we know it's not ultraviolet, which cut out the banshee. So, literally everything still needs to be checked. That's crazy. He threw the book, and I think he usually only throws the book if he's not a bookman. So, I don't know, maybe we should read about the Yuri, Yaokai, and Reiju. Yuri. A Yuri is a ghost that has returned to the physical world, usually for the purpose of revenge or hatred. They're known to have a stronger effect on people's sanity. Hasn't happened. Next we have Yaokai. Yaokai is a common ghost that attracted to human voices. They can usually be found haunting family homes. Talking near a Yaokai will anger it, increasing the chance of an attack. When hunting, a Yaokai can only hear voices close to it. I can see that happening. I have been talking a lot. It has been doing stuff. A Reiju, a demon that thrives on electrical current. While generally calm, they can become agitated when overwhelmed with power. They can siphon power off of nearby electrical devices, making it move faster, and they're constantly disrupting electrical equipment. Hasn't happened. So, I'm kind of leaning towards a Yaokai right now. But I can't believe that it wasn't UV. I guess let's go set a flame and smudge. I don't know. Oh, let's take this so I don't die. I didn't realize my sanity went down to 66. Alright, I'm gonna get killed. Let me just make sure he didn't relocate again. I think 3 still means he's here. Yeah, I think 3 is fine. Yeah. And I just saw my breath again, so that part's good. Alright, so he'll get upset if there's a lot of electrical stuff. So, let's see if he gets upset, I guess. Can I not turn this on? I thought I could turn it on and make some radio sound. What would make him mad? I guess I just turned on 3 lights. That would make me kind of mad. Can I turn this on? No. Can I light these? I swear I've seen the ghost light them. I guess not. I guess you can't light those. Alright, well if it was that one guy, he should be upset, right? I'm not seeing a ghost showing signs that they're upset. Hello? Are you friendly? I don't know. Voice recognition's on voice. He's able to pick me up, so it's definitely not that they're just not hearing me. I guess we just put more stuff out here. That's weird animation. Oh my gosh, really? It's a Reiju, guys. He doesn't seem upset. He's supposed to be upset about all that electrical things I just turned on. He doesn't seem upset to me. But apparently it's a Reiju. because we got the last piece of evidence that it was the EMF 5. Oh, wait. The fire got extinguished, and I think it counted as me getting it. That's cool. Alright, we'll give him one more shot to walk through the DOTS while I'm filming. So, it's 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh my gosh, he did it! That better have freaking counted. That better have counted. What? It did the thing like it was counting it, and then it didn't give me the money. Because look, it's not there. It's not there. He told me. How did that not count? He was on it. He was on it. That makes no sense. That's so sad. What is going on? I'll give him his last 5 seconds that he would have had. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Of course, now he's not going to do it. The one time he actually did it, it didn't count. Why would it not count? He even flickered that light and that didn't count either. I have the recording going. This is so sad. I wanted the bonus money. How many did I need? I guess it was just 3. We need 3 unique photos too. And I got 2. So maybe I should go back out there and try to get a photo of something. I do have one more sanity pill left. Maybe I'll take this and then go on like a photo thing. I also need to do the paranormal sound recorder. That's terrible. I'm not going to do that. We'll just go see if we can get one more photo. Because if I can get one photo, we'll complete that objective and get even more money. But now that we know that this is him, let's turn these things off just so that he won't attack me while I'm getting my photo. Because I don't want to make him mad now. Well, maybe if I made him mad, I could get a photo of it. You know, that's not mean at all. So, you hoe. I said that I wasn't gonna be mean. Why would you do that? I think that counts. No? Really? I thought that counted. Oh, but you know what? This counted, apparently. So, great. We can leave now. Sounded like he was following me. Didn't it sound like he was following me for a second? That was weird. Alright, but, yeah, we got that one, so let's just call it. Oh, let me make sure the ghost's selected. Yeah, it's a Reiju. But yeah, Reijus are the ones that are, like, disturbed by electrical equipment, and that will make them, like, more aggressive and more likely to attack you, which he did not do. So, but actually, we're going to have to end on that one, because I didn't realize it got so late, because it took so long. But we got the correct ghost type, we got the 3, objective, we got for the photos and the videos, we got extra money for media, investigative bonus, extra rewards for fun, the bone evidence, and I got a daily, so we made 1,500, or 1,518, whatever you want to call it, or 1,518. Kyle says, imagine April Fool's game mode where the ghost haunts the truck. That would be rough. And you could die while inside the truck. That would, like, I don't know, that made me cry. I'd be panicking so hard. But there was 3 favorite room changes. 3! The troll! No wonder I was struggling. 37 interactions, 0 hunts, 4 events. But we did find all the things. We got all the money. Imagine. We only died 1 time. That was great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be getting off so I can go to work. Hopefully by the next time we go live, a lot more of the random problems will be worked out. Hopefully I won't be a beacon of light that way. And I won't be blue. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night. We'll be live again, yeah, Saturday. I don't think I have anything Saturday. So, Saturday around 2 p.m. MST, where we will be doing our 5th episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Kyle says, have a good night. Thank you, have a good night. We're going to be ending stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.